Good. You may want to hold the last note a little longer, like just to give it a chance to settle. And there's also, once we've had that energetic point, you want to work a little bit more on coming back to that smoother style again. But it was very clear. It's funny, forgive me, but for the last 3 or 4 people, we could have said the same thing to all of you. Breathe more, use your face more, open up just a little bit, and it'll make a big difference, Marianne. Thank you. Very good, very clear. One thing I want to bug you about just a little bit. Let's both conduct this together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Notice anything? Yes. Just on beat 3, there's this sort of 1, 2, woo, go. So you'll see it a little bit there. Just see if you can make it so that it matches stylistically. Very good. Ready when you are, Lucas. It was very clear. The one thing I would say is when you look back at this, one of the fun things to do, guys, is to turn the sound off on whatever reviewing vehicle you're using and ask yourself, can you tell exactly where you are in the piece? Because if you can't, that means things are a little bit generic. And what I'm trying to say about that is we could use more style change between the first part and the next part. The beginning of the Rock of Our Salvation section conveyed a lot more energy than the middle of it did. It's like you did it for the first couple of beats and then went back kind of to where we were before. So you may want to just think about where you're carrying that to and how far you're going to move it forward and move us through it. But that's good. Very clear. Good release. Really, listen, a lot of this is absolutely clear. Like when you wanted the style changes to leave everything. I want you to start again. And I want you to see if you can, instead of going all the way across, see if you can conduct a little bit smaller. Just try it. This time I want you to make sure that you're bouncing your hand on my arms as you're going. Okay, so that as you're conducting, this is going to be, okay, this is going to look really interesting on tape. Here we go. Okay, I want you to make sure that you tap my arm straight across someplace like that. And so, try it again. Say something which I think might be true, but I have no way of knowing. I think you're having a hard time imagining actually having a single place where this is going to be. And you have to think of it almost like you have a marimba in front of you, that there is this place where all of these go. Because as you watch this, they move. Sometimes one's lower, sometimes one is higher, and it could be because you're doing a lot more classical, but I'm not convinced. Okay? I think it's got something to do with just really having that clear physical awareness that there's a bounce here and that when you're striking, there's a definite striking point you're going to want to find. Okay? It's interesting. It's all very clear. It's good. I want you to think about that and look at this.